there, Riderflex Nation. Steve Urban here with more career advice and job interviewing tips for you. And as a quick reminder, if you enjoy our podcast, please remember to subscribe to our channel and like the episodes. And on today's podcast, job offers with caution flags. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 tips, right? 7 caution flags to look for. There's a lot, but here are my favorite 7. If you get any of these, you should be very careful about accepting that job offer and do some more homework before you sign that offer letter. Here's my 7 tips. In no particular order, by the way, but 7 tips. Number 1, just check the Glassdoor reviews, right? If the Glassdoor reviews are poor and they've been poor consistently for a long time, that's not a sign. Now, if there was a dip in the low scores because of a company layoff or something like that for a short period, that's different. But if they've been low consistently for a long time, not a good sign. That's number 1. Number 2, if the communication is messy during the interview process, just messy, you get it from different people, or it doesn't come on time, or it's confusing in any way, if they just feel like a messy organization, which you should be able to tell by the way the process goes with their communication, if it's messy during the interview process, it's probably going to be messy after you get there. Number 3, look to see if they do what they said they would do, right? During the interview process, if they said, hey, we will do X, or we will send this on this date, etc., just see if they hold up to their commitments and do what they said they were going to do. Okay. Number 4, if they give you a super lowball offer or a super high offer that's way out of whack, one of those, right? If they do either one, something that seems crazy low or super crazy high, it's probably a bad sign, okay? If it's super low, it means they're just going to be tough to deal with on everything with expenses, and everything's going to be a tough negotiation and they don't want to spend money. If it's super high, it's probably not real. They probably don't have the cash to pay you, and it won't last long, okay? Number 5. If they give you an offer super slow or super fast, it's bad, right? What I mean by super slow is, does it just take forever for them to make a decision? If it does, it's not a good sign. It usually is a sign that the company just, doesn't have their stuff together, can't make decisions, and that's probably what it's going to be like when you get there, when you're trying to get stuff done. If they make you an offer right away, like if they make you an offer on the spot or as you're driving away, if they call you, it's probably not a good sign, because then they don't think things through thoroughly, they don't vet things properly, etc. So that's number 5, if they give you an offer way too slow or way too fast. Number 6, when you visit the office, if people look angry and pissed off, like they don't want to be there, that's probably what it's going to be like if you take the job, okay? Not a good sign. Look around. Feel the vibe in the office. Look at people in the face. What do their eyes tell you, okay? Or number 6. That was number 6, excuse me. Number 7, your gut just doesn't feel right. Don't try to convince yourself, right? Just because the money is bigger or the title's bigger, if there's something in your gut that tells you it's not right, it probably isn't. I recommend you don't take the job. And there are your 7 caution flags to look for on job offers. And there's your Riderflex tip of the day. We truly hope you find our material helpful and entertaining. And while our podcast can be heard across most platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud, you can become a supporter of this podcast by visiting our show on the platform Anchor FM. That's anchor.fm/Riderflex. You can also send us your questions or suggested topics for future episodes to the email address podcast@riderflex.com. Or drop us a voicemail at 888-964-5876, extension 710. Visit riderflex.com to learn more about us. Thanks so much for listening, folks, and have a great day.